Well, hey everybody, good afternoon. It's Mr. Mac again, and this is my third video. It's really my second video. The first video was that walking video in Big Oak Park, and it was fine, it was good, but you know, I'm trying to get better at this filming thing. I'm trying to get some apps or whatever where you can edit these things and I can put cool little sound effects or whatever. I have to figure that all out. Those of you who know me know that with this, I'm not too savvy on the tech, but I'm going to try it. I like the artsy-fartsy side of life. That's part of a greater part of who I am. So if I think of it as an art project, then I'll get it done. Anyway, if you're back and if you're actually listening to this, thanks. Yesterday's video was incredibly long. I think I did apologize for that, but hey, it is what it is. It was my first video, and I had a lot to tell you. Plus, I'm excited about this program that I began for myself, and I wanted to share it, put it out there. This video today is kind of touching on that, a few points, and I'm going to make this video shorter. I'm going to try to keep it at 7 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. So I need to talk quickly, and I need to not be as long-winded as I am. So yesterday, in talking about the diet, talking about the program, talking about that diabetic's diet where you have 3 meals a day and snacks in between, I also mentioned to eat what you want. That's important. I know there was a question raised about you know, anybody telling anybody eat what you want if you're on a diet. Well, that's just ridiculous. Eat what you want. Just if you're going to put yourself, if you're going to be on a program, then you're not going to design this program 3 meals a day with snacks in between where you're eating crap for those 3 meals. You're just not. You're making the effort to come up with a program. Then obviously you're going to be eating better. You're going to be eating more correctly. That's what I mean when I say eat what you want. Don't eat. I don't want to eat things that I don't like, and I wouldn't expect you to, and I wouldn't expect anyone to eat things. But in the past, when people are on diets, they would eat things they didn't like. They would eat such small portions that, you know, a chihuahua would be left wanting after some of these portions these people eat, and eating stuff that they don't want. You know, I'm a carnivore. I'm proud to be a carnivore. My son, bless his heart, he's a vegetarian, so he's a herbivore. But that's okay. It's his thing, and he has been so successful at it for the last 1.5 years, almost 2 years now. Not only has he lost weight, but he's gained more energy. He's gained muscle. He plays soccer. He does all this stuff, and he lives on a plant-based diet. And he's been religious with this. He's not tried to push it on me, but he has been trying to get me to eat better. He's worried, bless his heart, of his old dad. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing it, but I'm also doing it because, you know, I need to do it. I told you about this stomach. Anyway, so those 3 meals a day, eat what you want. Just eat correctly. One of the questions that was raised, too, was that eating healthy can be expensive. Well, yes, it can be expensive. You look at stores, you look at websites, you look at all this stuff, you look at these fad diets, you have to pay fees and they deliver food to your house and whatever. It's all expensive. And if you go to the store and you go to the diet section or the vegetarian section or something, it's expensive. They market it that way because they know people are going to buy it. But we're intelligent people. We can come up with our own food. It's all there already. Chicken breasts and rice and vegetables and fruits. All these things are there for the taking. Well, you got to buy it. Don't go into the grocery store and take it. You know what I mean? So it is tough when you're living on a budget like I am. To eat healthy, you have got to be smart. But if you're going to put in the effort to start a program, eating healthy has got to be part of it. Eating correctly. You know, eat the things you like. You know, season it the way you like. Lay off the salt, just a little bit. You don't need tons of it like I do. Try to lay off that white sugar if you can, you know, here and there. But keep it, explore that caloric thing. Find out how many calories are good for you at your height and at your weight and all that kind of stuff to lose safely some pounds. And then just gear a program towards that. There are so many recipes. I went online and I just came up with a few. My favorite is Nerd Fitness. I love that. I love this website because I'm a nerd. I've always been a nerd. Nerdfitness.com. If you ever go there, it says, help, I'm poor, but I want to eat healthy. It's got some great ideas in there for anybody. Also, eatingwell.com. Hungrywealthyhappy.com is another one, and it's awesome. They have recipes, and they have all delicious stuff that, oh my goodness gracious, you're not going to believe you're on a diet. But anyway, the snacks, don't eat like 1052 Hershey Kisses for your snack. Get some healthy things there too. You've got to be willing to do this. But what I want to say to you today is it's got to be doable for you. The first point was really just about eating healthy can be expensive. It can be, but only if you think it is. If you can change your mindset and get out there, you can see that you can. Matt and I today, my son, we went to Aldi, and it was amazing. This place, you're looking at food items from produce to perishable items to frozen foods to whatever. You're looking at, oh my gosh, prices that are cut in half, lower than Food Line, lower than whatever. There's another store, I think it's Little in Middletown, that even some of the prices are lower there. But go to places like that. It's a little extra trek for us here in Smyrna or wherever, but it's worth it. You get, Matt and I, we got all kinds we stocked up, and I know I would have paid at least twice the amount if I had gotten the same thing at Food Line or Acme especially. But it's doable. You can do it. You've just got to be careful. You got to budget things out. It's tough. It's a lot of work, but you know what? It's worth it. Now, the second point, and we're already at 7 minutes, good God Almighty, so I'm going to try to wrap this up. The second point to me is very important, and it's commonsensical. If we do anything, if you go out in the world and you want to do something, it's got to be something sustainable. It's got to be something that you really truly want to do. And people tell you, and it's true for the most part, set a goal, move and meet that goal. And once you meet that goal, imagine how happy you'll be. What great, you made the goal. But a lot of times people, especially on diets or programs or something, they'll say, I want to get to this weight. Sorry. I want to get to this certain weight. I want to get to this certain muscle mass, whatever. And then they get there, and then that's it. They stop. Well, because it was hard. They whined all the way through it. It was difficult and sweaty and disgusting, and you hated it. And I've heard it. I've seen it done a million times. I've done it myself, where I've tried to get to a certain thing, just waiting for it to be over with. And then when it was, oh, thank goodness it's over. And then you stop. And then what happens? If it's a weight program, you start putting back on the weight. If it's a tone program where you're trying to tone up, you're getting back in shape, getting that summer bod or whatever the heck they call it, that's great. Then you stop, and then all of a sudden, it starts to fade. Well, these programs, as a matter of fact, anything that we do out there, anything worth doing is worth doing well. You've got to do something that will last you a lifetime, which is why the program that I have, the meal plan about eating what you want for those 3 major meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, is so important. Don't make it work. Don't make it where you don't look forward to that meal, where you think, oh, I got to eat this. Don't do that. That's going to ruin, that's gonna ruin your buzz, is what it's going to do. You got to make this some kind of a program for you. You can do it. You don't need somebody to tell you how. You just got to do it so that you can continue this. Make it a lifetime thing. Make it a good, healthy lifetime change. That's what I'm trying to do. I said yesterday we're not getting any younger. We're not. We're not. I wish we could turn back the clock, but we can't. Time marches on. When I started this video, I was much younger, and so were you. Now we're not. So these things that we do, you've got to make them likable. You've got to make them, you got to make them okay with you. And if they're for your family, you got to make them okay for them too. You know, you got to work it out, and you got to make it sustainable so that you can hold on and you can continue this for life. You don't want to have a burdensome life where you don't look forward to your meals, or you don't look forward to this and you don't look forward to that. That's not, that's no. So that's really what I wanted to tell you today. I hope you all have a great weekend. It's Friday. Big rains today. I was out walking. I couldn't walk too long. Good God Almighty, the sky opened up, and the rain clouds were ominous anyway. They were full and swollen with power and energy. And boy, I tell you, they finally opened up and let go. But anyway, which is good. We need it. Take good care. I'm going to put another video in here at some point, but well, we're at 10 minutes. I'm a little less than yesterday. Have a great weekend. If I'm trying to do this YouTube thing, so if you can and you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, give me a comment, let me know what's up. You know, like it, hate it, whatever. I'm a freak. Don't say that. But be nice. But anyway, take good care. Good to see you. Bye-bye.